Hello! So last time I told you about having a support system and how even if you have to be your own support system, you can talk yourself out of things, or if you have your friends, your family, a significant other, even if they're not there, you can call them. So right now, I am craving eggnog like there is no tomorrow. And I know that Starbucks has an eggnog latte, has an eggnog chai latte, and oh my god, it sounds so good. So I'm going to call Rachel and I'm going to whine about wanting sugar.
Hello?
Hi, waifu!
Hi!
I love you!
Love you too!
I want eggnog.
No eggnog. Pick your day where you want to eat what you want and then go for it. Have tea, like tea with a little bit of like honey in it. And that way it's sweet, but it's good for you too.
Thank you, waifu.
No problem. Goodbye, internet.
Waifu!
Bye.
So kind of just wanna have a little sit down chatty thing. It's a little serious. Just a little tiny bit serious of a topic, but still having to do with like weight loss and stuff. I 100%, 100,000 million % believe in body positivity and loving yourself no matter your shape, size, height, etc. That being said, I've always kind of had this really bad habit. I know that's not the right word, but for lack of better term, habit will do, of being positive and optimistic towards others, but when it comes to myself, not so much. I'm pretty sure this is the worst my body has been in quite a while. Growing up, my weight was always up there. I think in high school, I was between like 175 and 190, and all my life I've had issues with like depression and that spiraling into kind of eating problems, I guess. The first time I threw out my lunch, I was in the 3rd grade, and all throughout all of my schooling career for all of those 12, 13 years that we're in school in the US. I'm not sure how the other countries do their schools. I've periodically thrown out my lunches and skipped meals and just not eaten, over-exercised, and all that stuff. So, also I'm sorry for not maintaining eye contact. Whenever I talk, my eyes tend to wander. So, and I'm sitting right next to the Christmas tree. So there's that pretty lights. Makes me feel nice. So after high school, I graduated in 2010. So I want to say in like 2011 is when it got really, really bad. I stopped eating almost altogether. I over-exercised. Whenever I did eat, I would throw it up. And I lost 70 pounds that way. I went from 200 to 130. And in that time, like it only took me maybe like a year and a half to lose all that weight, but it was a feeling I never had before. I had never been fit, I had never been thin. People started paying attention to me. I started getting attention from guys that had never happened before. I got my very first job whenever I got skinny. I had so many people asking for my number and like coming up to me and talking to me on their own. It was nice. I felt like a human being, and I felt like I existed outside of my own mind. So life happened, stress happened, and I gained all of that weight back. I love myself for the person that I am. I still love my body for what it can do. I can still hike, I can still rock climb, I can still swim, I can still run. I still have a whole lot of muscle. It doesn't really look like it, but my bat wings still have some muscle. But I don't feel good about myself. I look in the mirror and I don't like what I see. I step on the scale and I know that the number doesn't define me. The number on the scale doesn't define anyone. It's just your relation with gravity and stuff like that. But it still makes me feel really bad about myself. Again, I love who I am as a person. I've grown so much. I am definitely not the same person that I was even at the beginning of the year. Hell, I grew my eyebrows back and I'm growing out my shaved side. That alone shows how much I've grown as a person. I don't know, I miss being thin. I miss being able to look at myself in the mirror and love what I see. My teeth are one thing. Like, I can't help that. I was born without 2 teeth, so my smile is naturally not that appealing. But this I can change. And in believing in myself, that will make it that much easier. Kind of like knowing is half the step. Believing in yourself takes you halfway there. It's a 50-50 with mental and physical. I just really want to get back to where I was. And since I always leave off a note for all you guys after ranting and rambling and stuff, if you're going through the same thing or something similar where you just wish you could go back to where you were and kind of just living in the past, I guess it's better to remember who you were, what you did to get there, what you did when you were there, but don't live there. You're not that person anymore. I know that because I will, when I lose these 66 pounds that I still have yet to lose, to get back down to 130 pounds, I will not be the same person I was. I will not be the same soul in this same body that I was back in 2012, 2013. It'll be completely different. You're allowed to have your memories. You're allowed to look back and daydream and think about the times that were. But we're all moving forward now. We don't move backward. We progress, not regress. Everything will be okay in the end and everything will work out. So even though I don't like how I look in the mirror, I like who I am in my head and my heart. Body positivity and all that. With all of that rambling out of the way, and waifu and her wonderful advice, I will leave this vlog here. And tomorrow I will be with Rachel for Waifu Day. We're gonna go swimming, so you'll see some of that. I hope you all have a wonderful night, evening, day, whatever time it is by you. Remember that someone is always there for you, and everybody stay sunshiny.